So the new thing I keep hearing every day about is people sitting on the sidelines, not looking at things on the market for one simple reason, and it's this.
It's Gripe Session time with your host, George Wanaka.
It's about nothing.
Discussing everything from real estate, current events, a little bit of everything, and the annoying little things that just tick you off.
You can't handle the truth.
What? You didn't know?
Here's your host, George Wanaka.
Your ass better call somebody.
Hey, my name is George S. Wanaka. I want to thank you all for coming and checking out my video today. First and foremost, make sure you do me a favor. If you have any questions regarding what it's like to live, work, play right here in Staten Island, New York, well then you got to do one of two things. You got to send me an email below. You got to hit me up on this text message or phone call on there. Hit me up on one of the social medias on the side there, or quite honestly, send up a smoke signal if you have to. But if you have any questions about what it's like to live, work, and play right here in Staten Island, New York, then you got to give me a buzz. So before anything else, let's get right into it. Now, what I've been hearing a lot of lately, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact of buyers being on the sidelines and not really looking too many at things because the rates are either too high or prices are still too high, or I'm waiting for the rates to come down. That's a huge one. And let me tell you why that's the biggest mistake you could do. The reason that everybody is saying all of these things and why it's the biggest mistake is because if you're really looking to buy a house, but you take the mentality of, I'm going to wait for rates to lower, I'm going to wait for this to happen, you're doing yourself a disservice. Well, we're going to get right back to the Gripe Session podcast, but before we do, we got to have a word from our sponsors over here at bestguyever.com. Make sure you never forget an important date ever again. Never forget any important dates with your wife, your daughter, your sister, your mother, or your mother-in-law for that matter. We want you here to be the bestguyever.com. And by the way, bestguyever.com helps your local small businesses. So it is a win-win for you. Not only can you be the bestguyever.com for those people that love you, but you can also support your local small businesses because bestguyever.com only deals with local small businesses. That's right. So make sure you get to www.bestguyever.com and subscribe. And by the way, let them know that you found out from us from the Gripe Session podcast. And because you're coming from the Gripe Session, we were able to get you a little bit of a deal for them as well. What's that deal, you say? Well, once you register, put in Gripe Session in the promo code. That's Gripe Session. And you're going to get 1 year free subscription to be the best guy ever. That's right. 1 free subscription by putting in Gripe Session in your promo code, and you're going to get a year for free. You can't have it any better than that. So make sure you go check out bestguyever.com and let them know the Gripe Session pulled you in. And now, back to our local program. And you're doing yourself a disservice because that's what everybody else is going to do. That's what everybody else is doing. That's what everybody else is waiting for. And now you have the potential to pay more than you would right now. Follow me here. If everybody is waiting for rates to lower in order to buy a house, you're going to have what? More competition, which leads to higher prices, which leads to higher payments. So by waiting, it could cost you more money. Everybody see that? Now here's another reason why that scenario, you don't want to go down. If everybody is waiting, right now, there's not a lot of properties currently on the market. So what does that mean? You have your pick of the litter, right? So you don't have to worry about jumping into a house right away. You can go out there and look at a bunch of homes and have your pick. In some cases, you might have better negotiating abilities than you would if interest rates are lower. So for all of the people that are waiting on the sidelines for rates to drop or miraculously drop, it might be doing you a disservice, because if rates drop, you might pay more than what you have now and not get what you really want to begin with. Hey, we're just going to take a real quick break from the gripe session. We're going to get right back to it, but we want to bring you another word from one of our sponsors here, which is searchstatinisland.com. Yes, one of the things that I do every single day is I'm a real estate practitioner. I am a licensed realtor. I am a appraiser. I'm also a mortgage broker. So why do you ask any of those questions? Well, quite frankly, because if you have any questions on real estate in any part of the country, all you have to do is reach out to me. Go to www.searchstatinisland.com or find me on the social media platforms. And there's a very good opportunity that I'll be able to help you regardless of whether or not if you're in New York where I'm home based, or if you're someplace out in, whether it be Utah or Texas or somebody out there. There's a very good chance that I will be able to help you regardless, because I have contacts throughout the country and I would be able to make sure my clients are always taken care of. So make sure you check out www.searchstatinisland.com. And now back to our program. I want to thank you for watching today's video. We definitely appreciate the support. Make sure you do one thing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell below, so anytime we do a new video on Staten Island, New York, or real estate in general, you're going to get notified about it right away. And make sure, do me a favor, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with what I'm saying, or do you think, yeah, he's full of it? So that being said, make sure you do something nice for somebody you wouldn't normally do, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Thanks for listening to The Gripe Session. Please follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.